We can answer some questions. People have questions. What do you got to say? Oh, don't eat that. Don't eat. There were a lot of questions you guys left. Lots of things you want to know. So we'll go through a few of them now. Holding hands, obviously. The one I get every day, literally every single day, even though I answer it whenever I see it in the comments, is how old do we think he is? He obviously is a street dog, so we have no idea exactly, but based on how he still had the puppy fluff when I met him and teeth and stuff, we think he is about 1 year old ish, but we don't really know. What breed do we think he is? Again, hard to know. A lot of Peruvian people say they think he looks like the Pastor Chiribeo. I'm probably butchered that name, but that is a breed of dog that was like ancient Peruvian breed used for like lamb herding and stuff. And he has that like body type of that, but then he has like the coloring of like a German Shepherd. So I would guess that mix, but I have no idea. I will definitely do a DNA test. Oh, sorry, we're boring you. We're boring you. Does he have any weird habits left over from being a street dog? Yeah, definitely a few. I think one that I find funny is we're sitting on the floor right now. There's a sofa behind us. He will sit on the sofa if you call him up and they're like, "Yeah, come here, look, I'll give you some pets," and he'll sit there for a few minutes, but then he'll get down again. He's allowed on the sofa. He just, I think, doesn't find it super comfortable. He would rather lie on the floor. Even sometimes he will not lie in his bed, and he just quite likes to lie on the floor on like a mat or something. The doormat is a big fan of. Oh, big stretch, bud. It's a very hard day, obviously. Does he bark? That was another one. He does bark, not very often. If he feels like a bit threatened, like there's somebody going to come into the house, it's not like he doesn't bark at the postman or anything. But if somebody comes back really late at night or something, he has barked. It does sound, he sounds quite scary actually. So I think he definitely like would deter people. He does sound quite scary. It's definitely like a big deep bark, but he doesn't do it very often. He makes like a whiny shrieky noise when he sees other dogs in excitement. That's the noise he makes more often. How has he found adapting generally? He's just honestly been so good. I'm very surprised at how well he's been. I know for a lot of dogs that come from overseas, um, he he's just so chill. For a lot of dogs, he is not the standard, the ones that come from abroad. I mean, we're in a hotel room right now. We've been here for a couple of hours, and he's just so chill. He adapts to new places very well. Like changing in environments and stuff like that does not really bother him. He's pretty happy with all those kinds of things. So I was very pleasantly surprised at how good he did with that. I was kind of prepared for a lot more issues. Just taking everything in stride. You can definitely notice a difference between how he was when he first got here, like on walks, versus now. Everything must have just smelled very intense. He spent a lot of time, like very intently, just being a little bit overwhelmed. You could see kind of like all of his senses were a bit overwhelmed, understandably. He does not kind of seem like he obviously still obsessively loves to sniff, but it's definitely not to the same extent. The one thing he does find hard is when he sees other dogs, he just wants to run up to them and play, which is obviously not okay, especially like if it's another dog on lead. We've been working through trying to get him to be a bit more neutral when he sees other dogs, which he does find quite challenging, and he does find it quite frustrating. So we're trying to like walk that fine line of it, not finding it so frustrating that it's gonna kind of send him too far the other way, and making sure that he does get enough time playing with dogs that will play with him to keep that bit of him entertained. We've been working with like having him on the long line. So where are you going? Come back here. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Ugh. We have been working with having him on the long line when he sees another dog, so that then he kind of has the freedom to try and listen to me when I say like no and leave it. And then I've got that kind of as a backup, so that if he does decide he wants to try and run up to them, like obviously stops him. So that's what we've been working on. How is his English coming on? His English is actually very good. He does understand some Spanish words, Spanish commands. I do not speak very good Spanish at all, and I think I butcher the pronunciation of everything. I do have a voice note from the lady who looks after him with some Spanish words that I had to listen back to a lot to try and sort of get in the beginning, but yeah, my pronunciation was very bad. I've got the itchies. But he's getting really good with his English words. We can do we can do like four English words. Here we go. Oh, okay. He's just putting his butt in in the camera now. I don't think they want to see your butt. But his English words are definitely coming along. You forget because he's like an adult sized dog. You forget that he doesn't know. Like if it's a puppy, you understand. Like a brain registers that okay, they won't know the words, but it's hard to remember that he doesn't know like any words and things like that. So yeah, we've been learning on those things. He can do sit and he can lie down. And wait is something I've been teaching him to with like food and also like when you get to a road and stuff. Those are the main ones we've been working on. I've been trying not to overwhelm him with like too many things so you can like learn one thing at a time. He's a very quick learner though, so he just picks stuff up very quickly. What are you got to say? Oh, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Can you say woof? No. He's done now. You gonna come back? What are you doing? He's left now. He said he's done. I will answer one last question, which was, can I see a close up of his little grinchy feet? So we'll do that. Come here. We want to see your little Grinch feet. Can we see your little Grinchy feet? Come here. Let me see the Grinch feet. Gimme. Here's the little Grinchies. Little Grinchies. This one's got some real tufties. Grinch feet.